Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I had some streamer drama come across my feed that caught my eye because of how ridiculous it was for a multitude of reasons, and this is something that at the time of recording this already has about 80,000 views on Twitter and multiple creators have already chimed in with their thoughts. I wanted to give my thoughts on the situation, as well as share it with you guys to hear your thoughts as well, because again, I think it's pretty ridiculous. Basically, there's two different streamers playing together. One of them is live and one of them is not live, and after a match is over, the one who's not live tells the killer to die in the endgame chat. And, well, I'll just show you the clip that was shared first, and then we'll talk about it more.
He's so rude. I'm a beginner, please. Don't say that! Don't say that! Don't say that, Pathing! Why would you say that?
Because I'm on demon time.
But you don't say that to somebody.
I'm on demon time.
No, you don't say that.
I'm on demon time.
Yeah, but you don't say that to them.
I just did.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You don't say that.
Uh-huh.
No.
I'm on demon time.
Yeah, but you don't tell them to say that. I mean, you don't say that to somebody. It's not appropriate.
That is just so uncomfortable to listen to. Like, you can tell she's uncomfortable. She's trying to laugh it off and be like, yo, don't say that, haha. And he just keeps saying that he's on demon time, and she has to, like, stop laughing and get serious, but he's not getting the hint. And then at this point, she has to mute herself and ask him to please not act that way while she's streaming. And then she comes back and apologizes to the killer who is in her chat.
Okay. Yo, GG's, Luna. I'm sorry about that, Luna.
So after she apologizes to the killer, he immediately leaves the lobby. He's gone. He doesn't want to play anymore, but that's not all. He also goes to his own stream to ban her, and he also blocks her. Like I said, this situation is ridiculous for a number of reasons. Let's start with the first one. The killer that they went against, the Tiffany player, she only had 3 hooks that entire game and didn't get any kills. They all escaped. And then in the endgame chat, she said, I'm a beginner, and didn't say anything else other than saying he's rude, which I think was alluding to him teabagging in the gate. But other than that, all she said was, I'm a beginner. And again, she got a 0k. They all escaped. So where did the die come from? Like, usually when people tell others to die, it's like, oh, they camped and slugged me and tunneled me or whatever. I don't know, just stupid shit, which obviously in those situations, it's not okay to tell people to die either. But in this situation, it's like, where did that come from? The killer said, I'm brand new. And then your response to that is,
die.
Again, I don't think it's ever warranted to tell someone to die after a match of Dead by Daylight, but in this case, it feels extra unwarranted. Like, what did this killer do? And then when Brutal Bunny asks him what his problem is and why he said that, his only response is just to repeat, I'm on demon time, over and over again. But for me personally, the most ridiculous thing about this whole situation is the way that it was handled at the end. The way that he banned her, blocked her, and dipped out of there as quickly as possible just because she politely asked him to not act that way and she apologized to the killer. Like, why do all that? Why not just say, you know what, my bad. Like, yeah, I went a little too far, or I made a stupid joke. Like, I won't do it again. Like, let's just keep having fun. Let's keep playing the game. Let's keep being friends. But instead, you're going to double down on telling a new killer to die for no reason and lose that friendship, lose that relationship, and ban them, block them, all that, just because you would rather, like, just tell new killers to die. Like, what are you gaining? What is the point? Why? Also, if you want to act this way on your stream and in your space, that's one thing, but to treat people like this when you're not even live and your friend is live and you're playing together and people are going to come to their chat to be like, yo, what is your problem? Like, yo, why are you telling me to die? Like, your friend is the one that's going to get all of the shit for it because you're not live. They are. It's like, stream etiquette 101. Not that I would expect you to have etiquette if you're already telling people to die, but still. Another big reason that I wanted to make this video is because over the years, I've seen so many chill streamers that just have this toxic friend that makes them so uncomfortable and they don't know how to handle it. Like, they're just trying to play and have fun, and they have this friend like insulting people and saying all this shit, and they just like don't know how to deal with it. And I think Brutal Bunny sets a great example of how to handle it. Like, just set a boundary, even if you have to do it privately, mute yourself, all that stuff. And then if that person wants to keep playing, cool. Or if they want to, you know, double down on being a dickhead, then they can just leave. So again, I just think that Brutal Bunny handled it super well. And anybody who's dealing with shitty friends while you're trying to stream and just have a good time, this is a great way to handle it. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Like I said, I just saw this come across my feed and it was getting quite a bit of attention, and it was just weird to see somebody telling a new player to die for no reason and then banning a friend and doubling down. I don't know. It was just a wild situation that I thought I would share with you guys. But please don't go out of your way to find the streamer who said that. Like, I think he's already rebranding. I think he's already changed his name, but don't go out of your way to find him. If you're just trying to go and harass and insult him, you're not any better. In fact, you're probably worse. So don't do that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I appreciate you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.